How my back look? I'm good.
Yeah, you straight. Yo.
Yo, man, this shit low. Yo,
Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Let's get it. Pick up my bags, I be free at last. Don't wanna hear another word from my bum ass past. I graduate to know what's fate and what's a fantasy line. I done walked the wrong path maybe a couple of times. Stepping through, I hope to see windows and green leaves. Freedom of speech, sunshine, rhythm up under my feet. Is it a dream? I check the clock for times like this. People around you can't understand what it means to exist. So make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a martyr, dream big, be a father, word up. I see my time around the world before I'm giving it up. I see myself living for me instead of living for her. That's rare. Two worlds niggas can never compare. Giving time to a world that'll never be there. So get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up. Rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up. Rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up. Rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Topics for the day. We got DDG pretty much exposing Haley, man. DDG going crazy. I make my apology to Cenat. We gonna dissect the NBA, just give our takes and end with our personal stories. You know how we get it. Back to the music. Let's go.
Keep your head up. Gotta chase your dreams out the paper. Over time things change. So much bloodshed, it's a shame. Don't know what the future holds. Humble, I'll remain. Don't replace fear where trust should be. Right here, shouldn't know what your left think. Don't compare the size, focus on your team. Can't be myself, won't be anything. Grant me peace, I've been patient. Trying to find solutions without foundation. One life, bet not waste it. Gotta adjust with the times, be adjacent. What's fair, not equal. In life, notice you get no sequel. Sometimes my soul feel conflicted, but I keep my head up, prevent from getting wet up. And times things get better, till then Glock and sweater. I wake up,
make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Make a dollar, be a god, crown yourself, be a model, dream big, be a father, word up, and get your weight up, press, hit the gym so it's enough to hold your head up, rest enough to see yourself inside a dream. Yes, sir. Also, phone lines are open, man. Phone lines will be open. If you got any opinions, feel free to call in. We want to do things right. So I didn't do this last show, so I really want to make sure that I apologize to Kai, man. To Kai Cenat, and here's why. Before I what you say, bro?
what you apologize to casting that for, man? Let's hear you out, man. Let's hear what you're talking about, man.
Man, before I was on Kai Cenat, man. I was on Kai Cenat because, at the end of the day, I wasn't truly, I was tapped in, but from what he said on his stream about not inviting nobody from the hood, that was something that was egregious in my opinion, bro. Like, you came from the hood. Again, we seen the real. We know how you got started. We knew where you grew up at. We know how you always streamed. You had you had a I believe he said he had a rat run across his back room. Humble beginnings, and it looked like it. So, but I'm gonna read this title. It says Kai Cenat Streaming University hit 27 million hours of watch time, with Amazon and Netflix maybe salivating. So, rumor has it that he turned down, for Streaming University to be actually on Netflix and also Amazon Prime, whatever else. My point is this. Kai Cenat is doing something nobody has seen before. It says Kai Cenat's first and maybe last Streaming University wrapped with over 719,000 peak concurrent viewers. 27 million total hours of watch time, and major streaming companies apparently trying to woo him into making the program to their platforms instead. So, Casanet, he has done something remarkable. And just to put it into perspective, that's over 3,000 years of watch time. Just to put that time, because we say 27 million total, like, wow, that's over 3,700 years of sitting down watching something. So Casanet is doing remarkable things. He accomplished, and I believe that weekend, 3 to 4 days, what many of the big Netflix, Prime, whatever else, is hard to do within 3 days. Nothing like this has ever been done. Also, I want to say that he brought majority black streamers, even though, again, he talked about how he wasn't bringing people who from the hood, or I believe as I watched the full clip, he said, "Hey, I'm not bringing people who aren't necessarily, who haven't been streaming for a while." I can't necessarily be mad at that, because you see somebody grinding, they got 100, 200, 1,500 videos, they smacking, they compounding views or whatever else. I understand. But this type of stuff right here is incredible for a black man to not only turn down, I'm not sure if that's the truth, but if he turned down other people, big major corporations, kudos. And also for having majority of the streamers black. I think the only possibly other streamer who wasn't black, who I seen with my own eyes, was Ray. So at the end of the day, good job, Casanet. Bro, you wanna say something on this?
I mean, it's not like you just gave him his flowers. It's like you really apologize for nothing. It's like you just gave him his flowers. You as far as you saying him like saying that he won't take nobody from the hood. Sometimes I think that was really probably just like I don't know. I'm gonna just say a mischoice of
Bad choice of
judgment of
word.
words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, bad words. Definitely. Now that you even called it out, I really just didn't even notice that it was all black at first. Because even though as I think back now, I'm pretty sure it was, because all I do is recall it saying is Ray.
Mm-hmm.
But very 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 powerful thing that I kind of doing, kind of putting like power into a lot of these kids' hands was this, and creating generational wealth. And that's something that we always talk about. So definitely a big salute to Cal.
Yeah, salute to all the streamers, man. We me and bro, we'll have our moments when we are criticizing people, and we definitely gonna do that. We definitely gonna give our unbiased raw take. But at the end of the day, what's going on right now, what you're seeing right in front of your eyes, is a lot of things when it comes to creativity and also monetization for the creator. The power is coming back to the people slowly. And thank God for social media. The power is coming back to the people. So when we talk about that, and when we mention that, I believe that it's a lot bigger than the surface level. I believe that a lot of people have more control, and they have an opportunity to make more money than they ever have, not depending on huge corporations. So so next topic, real quick. Actually, we want to actually do something real quick, man. You know, for those of you who haven't seen, hang on, This is what I want to do. I want to this right here is just funny to me. This right here is just hilarious. See,
Hope we getting that.
we getting that Duke Dennis. Um, hold on.
Yes, I am.
Hold on. Let me make sure y'all can see this. So Duke Dennis is going through a whirlwind right now. So yes, Duke Dennis does have kids, but I think this is hilarious Then you have women coming out the woodwork. I have never seen this before. I've never encountered things like this in my life. But real quick, watch this. So Duke Dennis, there are a couple people coming out talking about they didn't had his kid.
Oh my God, no, she's not!
I want to be known for me, being me, but not having a kid with Duke Dennis. Like, that's just.
Chat, she's trolling right now.
Am I one of Duke Dennis' baby mamas? Yes, I am.
Oh my God, no, she's not!
bro, I mean, the fact that this is even being like a lot. This video got like thousands of views, bro.
I mean, people play all day, bro. You know that. You know that. She
Like,
got exactly what she wanted from him.
really,
She got
yeah.
exactly what she wanted from him, And if I was out, he ain't have to respond, but it's giving him views as well. So it's a double-edged sword.
Chat, she
If
is
I'm him, I ain't
trolling right
supposed
now.
to. Yeah, that's wild to play like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, people they play all day, bro.
Bro,
So
people different, bro.
I mean, what would people do for attention? People will say anything for some attention, bro. Like 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, real quick before we dive into DDG and Haley, because this is gonna be a phenomenal
Man,
deep dive. Let's just give our take tonight. We got the NBA Finals tonight, which is huge. We got Indiana versus OKC. Who you got game one,
game
bro?
one, game one, game one, game one. Man, I'm trying to ponder on this for 1 second. I've been going against Indiana this whole way. You know, I really ain't have no faith in them. I really ain't have no faith in OKC. But game one, Indiana right now is notorious for game one takers. So
Right.
I got Indiana taking game one. Um, I'm interested to see how the referees are going to blow the whistle in the finals for Shea. They do not want to bore the fans. You don't want to bore the fans to death and give him just egregious calls going into the NBA finals, especially on Channel 7. Now it's not going to be okay. The world's going to be it's going to be real accessible to the world. Do not start blowing that whistle crazy for Shea. No diddy. Do not start doing it. Like all that flailing and going to the rim and just falling if it's a foul, call it, to a certain degree, but you gotta let them play ball. I'm interested to see how OKC is going to defend the speed of Indiana. Just on a miss or a make, they getting it out the net and they're pushing the ball just to go score. So I'm interested to see how OKC is going to react to that. Also, I'm interested to see who he's gonna, take out the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because at some point during the series, Alex Caruso, he's gonna make whoever's dominating, he's gonna make a decision to stick that player. And depending on how the referees gauge that and how physical they let Alex Caruso get, because they let Alex Caruso get real physical, no dig with defenders. With offensive players.
Mm-hmm.
But on the opposite end, they do not allow people to get as aggressive with Shea. Jalen Williams has to come out and play aggressive. Um, and Tyrese, he can't have any. I feel like Tyrese can't afford to have any like just lag games. As far as when he just doesn't show up, it doesn't sound like he's really out there. 5 points, 6 assists type of games. He needed to consistently at least be double each night for them to really have a consistent chance to win, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What about you though?
I don't see Indiana winning this series. It's a tall order, man. I believe tonight game one goes to. I believe game one goes to OKC, and I
Okay.
just believe that they are the better team. I believe that OKC will win this series, maybe in 6 games. Um, you know,
I mean, that's a tough series. 6 games.
yeah,
It's a
that's.
tough series.
I believe that Indiana can get a game in OKC, and I believe that they can get a game at home. So, uh,
Indiana, they like to win both games. in people's homes. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. They again. Cleveland was the top seed. So we'll see, man.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Tonight will be extremely interesting. If Tyrese Halliburton goes for a triple double, it's going to be a tough out for OKC.
Yeah, Tyrese. If he controls the pace of the game, if his three ball is falling, it's going to be a real interesting game. I'm not going to say like just because his three ball is falling and he's having a good game that Indiana that guarantees Indiana to have a win. But I will say that when he plays well and everybody is vibing off him, he has a certain swagger to his game or a certain like step and pace to his game. They're very hard to beat. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, and if again OKC, they have so many ways to beat you. They can beat you with they get points off their defense, man. You know, 3-4
Yeah,
steals. They get out and run. They got everybody can guard. They got shooters. They got big man. They can go small.
they pesky.
It's
They real pesky. So
yeah,
they real pesky defenders, man.
it's tough, man. All right, so we gonna get to Haley and DDG.
Come on, man. Man,
Man, they had it again, bro. They had it again. So custody battle on.
yeah.
Declaration from
Trying to get put
DDG's
his hands up,
mom.
bro.
Huh? What'd you
DG
say?
put his hands up, man. He's trying to fight back, man. He been getting
He's
pumped
trying.
on for the last month.
Yeah, he's trying. I feel for DDG, bro. He a good dude, man. He a good dude, bro. A nice guy.
Man,
Too nice. Too sweet.
you just right now, you could just see the look in Haley's eyes, man. You can just see how she texts. I have a knife. Like,
We gonna get to it.
oh,
We gonna get to it, Brody. We
that's
gonna get
all.
to
Let
it.
me slow down. Let me slow
Um,
down, man.
So let me read the story. So custody battle on. Declaration from DDG's mom accuses Haley Bailey of tracking him with hidden air tags. Okay,
Whoa.
so the ongoing custody battle between DDG and Haley Bailey is bringing family into the feud. Surface documents show that his mother, Tanya Granberry, reportedly spoke. Reportedly spoke about Bailey's behavior towards the streamer. Now, her comments are sparking more conversation about what's going on behind the scenes. So DDG is now filing a restraining order against Halle Bailey, along with emergency motion to block her Italy trip with Halo. All right, DDG's mom, Tanya, steps in. Tanya Granberry has added another layer to a situation seemingly filled with serious claims, emotional tension, and legal drama. According to the court documents, DDG submitted images showing that Haley allegedly used multiple hidden air tags to track his movements. In her declaration, Tanya apparently identified 4 air tags that were secretly placed in DDG's car and home. According to reports, the first air tag was discovered in June 2023 in DDG's Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Furthermore, Tanya claims it was discovered after Haley reportedly showed up uninvited to the movie theater as DDG was with a female friend. Tanya also claimed that Haley made threats to F DDG up and attempted to physically fight the woman DDG was out with. Tanya alleged in her declaration that she intervened to de-escalate the situation. So according to Tanya, allegedly, you got this woman who cares about the kid, so it's only about the kid, shows up to the movie theater to confront DDG just having a good time with a lady friend. What's wrong with that at the movie theater? You wouldn't even know if he was at the movie theater if you ain't put air tags in. All right. This is DDG. Now she apparently like cutting people. She got a knife. You'll see. We're gonna get into it. DDG files. So, I mean, what's your take just on that little bit, bro? Go ahead.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Haley, Haley. DDG. I mean, you would think money would bring a little bit of calm down. You would think that money will bring 2 chill pills to you, maybe 3, 4 chill pills to you. You got money, right? You know what I'm saying? You famous. You're renowned around the world. You're the Little Mermaid. the princess for the people, right? When you bring your drama and mess to the court, you just sound like two little kids arguing. First and foremost, like this is normal stuff. It's not. I'm not gonna act like it's just. Oh, she said something just so crazy. Because she really did. Females say crazy stuff all the time, and I think a lot of gentlemen can contest to that. But the problem is when you bring people into your business that's not supposed to be in your business, and that's the court system.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me as two grown adults that have their own money, doing very well off of themselves. We can't. We're so upset at each other that we're willing to sacrifice some of these precious moments in Halo's life. This is like some of the most pivotal moments in his life right now, coming up, and we can't put that. And this is not DDG's fault because Halo is the one who fouled the most. He started first. Now, I'm not saying that DDG should have reacted in his way, but right now, I guess he feels defenseless. This is like
Yeah,
his last result.
we wouldn't even know most of this if not for Haley. We wouldn't we wouldn't
If not for hate.
we wouldn't even know about these text messages. We wouldn't even know about her putting air tags in his home and his whip. We wouldn't even know if Haley didn't go to the courts talking about some I want custody of my kid and I want this, I want that.
And it's like, what?
We
That's
we
for why?
we talked about the video. We played the video. If y'all want to hear last stream, we played the video of her talking about how he was a fantastic father. You showing up at the movie theater like that has nothing to do with him being a father. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a problem when you're so used to getting your way your whole life and nobody telling you no. And now that you're in a position you're dating somebody that you can't control, that can drive some people crazy to the point where they have to have just supreme control over the situation to feel like just the top dog. And that's a disorder. You ask me, you need help because that's not about the baby. What
No.
she's doing is not in the best. Is not in the best interest for the baby. It's not healthy for the baby. The baby can feel that tension, that stress, that ill will you guys get around. You're going to court for what? Go sit down somewhere. You got all you making. Oh, you would think you want to have time for that. You're a superstar. You got movies to make. You got. I'm pretty sure you got different things to partake in as far as with modeling shoots and runways events. Like what are we doing? Is it that? Is it really that serious? Is
Yeah.
you willing to jeopardize your baby sanity just you can stick it in DDG sore spot? No diddy.
DDG claims Haley Bailey took his gun after threat submits concerning text. Leave me to die. Alleged text show Bailey threatening self-harm and accusing DDG of cheating. The streamer and rapper also accused of Bailey of being an emotional and psychological risk. Hey DDG, you in for a whirlwind, man.
Now can I just play devil advocate for one
Yeah,
second?
yeah, of
Just for one
course.
second. I hate using that. I hate using that phrase. Let me stop saying that. Let me just give a different point of view. Um, the baby is very young, right? So within these moments, postpartum is real. Within these precious moments, not when the baby, I don't believe when the baby's 8, 9, 10, you're still going through that. That's just my personal opinion. But within these moments, I'll say postpartum is real. So she's probably just going through it, just trying to make herself feel wanted enough, feel. No, she's
Secure.
vulnerable right now. Just
Yeah, she
because
want to
you're
feel
vulnerable, that
secure.
doesn't give you the right. That doesn't give you the right to let your life go up in smoke. Like, why? That's the question I'm gonna keep asking. I feel like White Clef right now. Why?
The legal battle unfolding between exes DDG and Halle Bailey continue with the formal filing a petition for sole custody. All right, so again, she filed sole custody first. Now DDG wants
Yeah.
custody of Halo. In the filing, DDG made several concerning claims about Bailey and shared alleged text exchanges. All right, the two had let me make this a little bit. The two had in which the actress and singer allegedly threatened to take her own life over the disintegration of their relationship. DDG also
Hey,
accused Bailey.
suicide is not funny.
Huh?
Suicide is not funny. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah,
my
yeah.
fault.
Absolutely. DDG also accused Bailey of physically abusing him and secretly tracking his movements by placing AirTags on his vehicles. It's worth noting that while DDG submitted text messages he says are from his conversation with Haley, it's unclear what context may be missing. Okay, so what did Haley Bailey allegedly say in these text messages to DDG? Along with the streamer and rapper making an emergency request for Bailey not to take their son, Halo, out of the country, alleged text interactions between the former couple were unveiled on Wednesday, June 4th. Alleged, but we have them here. So I mean, it is what it is. The concerning messages are part of DDG's restraining order filing, and in which he accused the Little Mermaids. Why they keep throwing that here? Why y'all keep?
That's government matter. That's princess now.
Why y'all keep saying Little Mer? We get it. She did the movie. Little Mermaid star
It's not
of.
real. Hey, Little Mermaid is not real. Everybody, just to let you guys know, it's made up. She never went underwater.
She never went underwater. Can she swim, bro? Oh no.
She probably can. She should be. She's rich. She should be able to swim.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out?
By the way, I talked to my man Pierre. That's the homie. Shout out to Pierre. I appreciate you for watching the reels. I appreciate you for watching the videos. We got a small audience, but they loyal. He doing big things, man. Shout out to him. He doing phenomenal things. A wrestler. Somebody who I grew up with, seen him grow up. And, essentially he doing this thing. He called me today. He wanted some help regarding some interview. He's in an internship. I remember the internship college days. He needed some help. I'm always giving back in a myriad of ways, more ways than one. So shout out to him, man. But let's get back to this. It says, along with streamer, the Little Mermaid star of growing hostility involving his professional collaborations with other women and a fixation on his previous relationships. So I'll read the text messages for us. It starts with Haley. It's your fault. Cry about it later. Why do you want me to sit on the phone and listen to you yell at me all day? You do this to me every day. I beg you for help. I don't have anyone. I'm actively suicidal and struggling. I've been running to the doctor every day for help. And you still play with me. Play in my face. I won't make it my birthday because of you. Haley goes on. Weird. I've had enough. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Please don't contact me. If you need to contact me, please reach out to my sister or Charmaine. I hate you. You are the most horrible person I've ever met. I wish I didn't have to fight with you, but you continue to let me down every time. And when speak about exchanging my son in a money deal for views and openly flirt and help every other woman in the world but me. You hate me and want me to die. I want to die because of you. I will die because of you. And you regret it.
Constipated, bro.
Hold on, bro. I'm not done. And you'll regret it. You'll regret ever meeting me. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Go back to the man. I'm not done, bro. And go back to the bitches you used to. Go back to fucking thoughts. That's what you want? You've never wanted anyone like me. You and your family hate me. Just admit it, but that's okay. Everyone does. This is proof. You leave me hanging as a mother. You don't step up when I need you. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico. I don't know what that has to do
Who?
with the baby.
You say you
I'm
slept with
going.
who?
It's the chick he messing with, Lala, like Lala in Mexico. They're again at this point
Okay.
they're not together. This is March 2024. Again, I'm going to kill myself tonight. My son will not be
Whoa.
around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him and let her be his mom. I can't believe you're acting like this. DDG so logical. He's so logical, calm. He hasn't responded. You put your penis inside of her in Mexico. This is the girl, by the way. Cute, cool little thing.
Oh
Um,
shit.
when you're done, even see what's in front of you. How would you? How could you go to Mexico and be with someone else? How could you openly talk ish about me to all your family and all the women you want to sleep with? You want to F with me? And you succeeded. I hope you are happy. I didn't make it. I tried. I can't do this anymore. You can make up whatever story you want to tell people and how I am or how I used to be. You can make up whatever you want. I'm gone. Tell everyone I'm crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to realize how badly you effed up, how you ruined me. And any chance I had of having a good life and putting myself back together, and you continue to ignore us, me and your son are alone. You don't care about us anymore. You never did. You want to kill yourself because I tweeted Sexy Red, a good rapper? This literally makes no sense. Me, your son, are alone. You don't care about us anymore. You never did. You want to call yourself because I tweeted Sexy Rap. This is literally makes no sense. I'm genuinely scared of you, man. I feel like you're gonna kill me in my sleep one day. I'm not allowing you in my house around guns. Please just go home and I'll pick Halo up from there. Me and Halo are in the code and you won't let us in your house. Are you serious? Hey, bro, I remember, everyone will remain nameless. I remember there was a girl from a guy. She showed up to his house. The baby had no socks on, no none. Looking for the guy. If the baby comes first, the baby should be warm and secure with shelter at all times. You should not carry the baby out because you're trying to figure out a guy's whereabouts. Would you agree, bro, or would you, disagree?
I mean, I agree. This like for DDG, man, and Haley, we have to understand that hurt people, right? And when you get into a back and forth like this, right now you guys are just scooping lower and lower. These text messages from Haley, I'm not gonna fully condemn her. You know, I kind of was. Well, you know what? I have to. I'm not gonna fully condemn her, but I'm gonna definitely say this is when you need to put your phone down. Sometimes this is when you need somebody in your corner. Just say, just calm down. It's gonna be another day. Like when obviously she was sick. She was throwing up when he went to Mexico with Lala. That's what did it. You know what I'm saying? She just couldn't stomach it. It was tough to digest. But can we have these reactions? Can we really step forward and say we're going to kill ourselves? A lot of women do this. I'm not well. A lot of women that I've dealt with
This
do
happens a
this.
lot. This happens a lot.
It
Say
happens a
that
lot.
you're the reason
It's not
why.
like
Go ahead, bro. Sorry
it
to
was
cut you off. Go
copy
ahead.
and paste. It was almost kind of scary because it was like I didn't. It's like is it coming from a manuscript or something? Is it coming from a book? Because I've seen similar stuff like this before. Not saying from any woman, but just saying I've seen it before. I'm not disclosing names or anything like that, but I've seen this before. Uh, so it's like for guys, you just have to really strive to bring your seed and the person you have your child with. You gotta try to have them in the same roof, and you gotta try to keep that connection healthy. Because when you don't, this is what happens. And regardless of how much one thing I kind of like about the past, I think men and women they fought hard to stay together for the sake of the kids. But it's like now people put their happiness first before the kids. You can't like when you have kids, you're in now you have an obligation. Really a lifelong obligation, but especially within those early stages of life, you gotta really put your pride aside and just do what's right for the kid. And right now, once Haley chose to put herself first by filing that lawsuit, it puts them in a very bad space because now DDG just hit low. But I'm scared, bro. I'm nervous. I'm actually petrified right now because now that he dropped those text messages, I can only imagine the fuel, the anger. She probably didn't feel the anger rise from her toes to the top of her damn head. Like what she's gonna do to swing you back is, hey, DDG need to prepare himself for this.
Yeah. And and DDG is extremely successful right now. He just had one of the biggest streams. When he was at Streaming University, he had about, he was the most watched streamer. So she don't like that. She don't like that shit right there,
But
man.
why? I
She
mean,
don't like that. It don't matter.
I don't understand that.
And I'm gonna
Why?
add this real quick. For those young men out there, please share the video, like the video as you watching. For those men out there, man, take this as a lesson. Don't laugh too hard. Because DDG is feeling it right now. DDG is under fire, man. I see this all the time. From my experience, I'm never going through something like this again. Because what you'll find out, we about to play a video. We about to play a video. You'll see how DDG reacts, to him being called, hey, you need to come off stream, right? But I'll comment when we get there. But again, like Joshua just said, making sure you have that relationship. Please pick the right one. I know it's hard, but try to pick the right one. And when you do have a kid, at the end of the day, you want to put your kid in the best scenario. We understand everyone wants to be happy, but putting your kid in the best scenario to actually have an outcome that alleviates them from their own stresses of your relationship, your own doing. That's not too much to ask. Going to the court, if he's a great father, like you said, the video that we pulled up yesterday, you say he's a unbelievable father. If that's what it's about, showing up to the movie theater with your showing up to the movie theater with your slippers on and your bonnet on, that's beyond the pale, if you ask me.
She said she had her fight gear on, bro. She was ready to throw him, bro. She was ready to, that's regular stuff, though. That's like, come on, we gotta stop acting like this is. We shouldn't normalize it, but that's regular stuff.
I mean,
It's
we know
not
that.
known, but it's not known when you file charges. You can get past that. You guys can get past that. You can get past that. It's hard to get past going to the court and you gotta wake up and I possibly can lose my son and I gotta have visitational rights for him. It's hard to get past that. That's what it's hard to get past. I can get past you flogging and saying that you're gonna do something to yourself, even though that's traumatic for men as well, because we don't know if you plan or not sometimes, because people really do hurt themselves. This is a fact. So you can't just be reckless with the words you say, but we can get past that. It's going to be very, very hard to get past you going to the courts on me. You ain't got the law involved.
Yeah.
And as a
Yeah.
black man, that's the last thing you want to do is have the law involved on your child. This is my
Now
child.
some people like myself, I've called the cops because I want to make sure I'm protected within that scenario. Somebody had my phone, had my computer. You didn't hear all the stuff I need to function throughout the day. You saying how I'm abusing you right now. You saying I'm emotionally tight. You didn't call your friend. You didn't did all these other things at our house. Our house. You didn't.
Allegedly.
Yeah, listen, I need somebody to actually like record what's going on. Every time I try to have a conversation with you pass the phone to your mom, and now I gotta talk to your mom. This is not a
Man, that's
mature.
wrong.
This is not a mature relationship. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's childish.
You talk to your mom. You talk to the mom. They don't give you a word. They just say whatever they gotta say and then say, you know what, I don't want to talk to you no more. This is
Hey,
what
man,
people go through. Never again. It's not happening again. Go ahead, bro.
gentlemen. I'm piggybacking off of what you finna say, bro. We gotta start, man. We gotta start checking the mama and the daddy if they have them in their life. You gotta start really looking at the home that the person was raised in to really gauge what type of lady that they possibly can be. Now, I'm not saying that people who come from broken homes or bad structure homes can't turn into something great, but you have to know what you're dealing with. You gotta scout,
Yeah.
especially if somebody you're gonna plan to spend your life with. You just can't think about looks and how somebody
No.
is presenting themselves to you. You gotta be deeper than that. You gotta look underneath the surface.
Yeah. For the person I'm messing with now, again, I gave her 30 questions, man. Vetting. Vetting. She'll tell you, vetting. Yeah,
Right.
what you do
About
here?
nothing at 21.
How you 21 questions. Hey, what you do when you get mad? What's your credit score like? When the last time you worked on something for longer than 5 hours? Why do you go to the gym? Do you go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? All these other things. Phone lines are open, by the way, man. 708-529-9790. 528, I'm sorry, 708-529-9790. We're gonna get into this video right here. Pay attention. That's all I'm gonna say. Pay attention.
She couldn't walk over here. She said she told you to get off.
You said what?
She told you to get off. She said she couldn't walk over. She was like, you better be on stream. I just told her to get off. She said she coming.
Don't tell. I ain't trying to get no whooping, bro.
DDG gladfully she didn't find the internet closet, nigga. Let's plug the bitch out.
It's my guy act, you know. I like going to his videos, hearing him talk about some stuff, man.
Yeah.
So she just told him to get off stream.
That boy looks stressed. I know one of them ones still.
I wasn't even supposed to get on stream today, y'all.
Oh man.
Yo, this look right here, man. Hold on. This look right here, bro. Oh man. Every guy knows what this feeling is, bro. Oh my God. Every man knows he's stressed. This guy's stressed, man. Stressed out.
Bro, it's a certain phase. Like, I don't know if you can notice or not, but I'm guaranteeing you every man just know that face. Like, man, something wrong. You all right? You all right, bro?
right. You all right? You all right? Your mama come ask you, you okay? What's going on?
You okay? All right, what's wrong? All right.
What? Man, no, I'm good.
Shit, man, I'm tired of shit,
Bro,
man.
there's no need for this. I ain't doing it again. I'm done with that, bro. See, she talk shit about you, right? Hold on, we gonna get this right until bro come back. Are you back? She talk shit about you, and then talking about you ain't the next Jay-Z, you ain't grinding enough, you ain't doing your thing enough, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. You need to go grind. So that's what we go do. We go grind for hours. I was trying to grind for. I've been grinding for a while, right? But what we do is we go grind, and then after that, and then while we're trying to grind, get off stream. You ain't spend no time. We got family waiting on us for a family gathering. The same family gathering y'all do 8 times a year, and I'm trying to get this bread. And y'all do the same family gathering 8 times a year. If I go 7 times out of 8, I'll be depending on the same women that's in the family. I choose not to.
Debo.
I choose not
See,
to.
Debo,
It's not gonna happen. So I'ma grind until I can't no more. And when I get to where I need to be, tell the people exactly how I got here. Tell the little homies, the little brothers growing up, the little guys that ain't got no power, cause everybody in the family, the women, they got all the money. They the ones that run the show. I'm cut different. I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to hide something on my own. Hey, and and by the way, bro, before you go, by the way, we all know compounding that bread, that's something. What happens when you compound your actions in life? See, I've read a lot. I know what compounding can do. What happens when you make 100 YouTube videos? That's the mark I'm at right now. You make 100 YouTube videos, all of them average around 300 to 400 views. What happens after that? What's going on with the monetization? Compounding. That's just a little game. That's just a little game. Go ahead, bro. Cause this is crazy. We not done.
oh man, people need to really study like what happens after a father and mother have a child, right? And why does within that maybe 1 year old stage, why does things just go extremely left? Why in this era do females feel they can dominate a man? Like you're never going to win trying to dominate a man. As men,
Yeah.
like that's one thing we like is to feel in control. And that's not as far as to make like to just be like, oh, I said sit down. No, it's just to know that you're on my page, and when I tell you something, it's going to be able to follow through. People love to have this type of notion that money can make everything all right, but as we see right now, with some of the biggest stars, money is it's not enough. So what's missing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love, you ask me.
Hey, I'm gonna play some more of this video, man. Yo, what's going on through this dude head right now?
Oh, she. DG.
So what he just said was she got a knife. That's what he just said about Haley. So Haley's coming to check on DDG, and his man's just said, "Yo, she got a knife."
W Dub.
You off.
No, he's.
You want me to get up?
I mean, we still on.
Yo, she sounds like an angel, bro. I mean, if you're still on.
Go get some food.
Okay. I'm about to get up. She got a knife in her hand. She got a knife in her hand. Put it down. I gotta go, y'all, before I get whooped.
This the word shit, chat. You ain't career. You know, this look, hey, it ain't no coincidence, gang. As soon as he gets rid of her, that nigga went to the moon. That look right there is like,
Hey, and I just want to say this. When you're not stressed out and you're a driven individual, you can do a whole lot, man. See, I've been fighting like I'm behind the 8 ball, you know, and when you're trying so hard to level up and get the bread that the person, whoever you're with, they want you to have, they want that sort of financial freedom and security. How do you think it happens? I didn't get a handout, so I gotta work. When you find out you can't work and a person, yo, hey, you need to get off. I got a knife in my hand. Y'all seen the text messages, abusing. This look right here is a man that's hurt and despair. He has no clue what to do. It's a catch 22. You go and grind because she say y'all need money, bread. You just had a kid, put the paper. Oh no, you know what? No, I'm gonna pull you from that because I need time at the end of the day, and you ain't giving it to me, and I don't want no female seeing you on stream. That's how it works. Go ahead, Brody.
Man, man, bro, you saying a lot there. It's There's so many men going through this right now, and there's so many women putting their men through this right now. When is enough enough? Enough is enough, people. Like, can we start respecting and praising people who stand together and raising a child again without the drama? Put your phone down sometimes. That's the problem. We tapping into the phone too much, but we're not tapping into just being at peace. Sometimes stillness is key.
Yeah.
No pun intended. It's a book called Stillness is Key. Everybody should go check it out. Read it. Take a look at it. It talks about these type of moments. Because sometimes when you're angry and you're going through something and you're just at an idle mind and you're just only thing that's you focusing on is that, you're going to make some absurd decisions, some asinine decisions. You can't do that. You got to take a time to really take reverence and take a step back and notice, okay, maybe I am doing too much. Maybe I am possibly making this situation bigger than it has to be. It's a word that, famously known that for some odd reason, some ladies just can't seem to. I'm not sure if it's comprehend because women are some of the most bright, intelligent people on earth. But the word is called accountability. Can we be accountable for our actions? Now, you know what type of DDG was before you got with him. He always been a bachelor type of guy. And necessarily, you guys are now married, so he's going to have hiccups throughout the road. Did you get with him because you felt like that he just no chance, there's no way in hell the guy can look at another female? Like, at the end of the day, that doesn't mean he doesn't love you. Yes, I'm not saying don't respect yourself. Hey, yeah, maybe we should take a break. But in the same token, you got to be able to I can't even say the word. You have to be able to really gauge the
Compartmentalize.
situation. No, my child comes first. Yeah, I can't even say that word. My mouth dry right now. It's a weed. Uh, you got to be able to really focus on, okay, is this going to help my child in the long run? Or am I just going to create a negative environment for my child so when my baby father does come back around and does eventually put me first, if that's what he has planned in his future, I'm going to have him looking at me a type of way that he can't really stone to look at me again.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's disgusted in you right now. He's just, that's the last thing you want somebody to be disgusted because right now you seem like he had a true, genuine love for you. You both of you guys, you spoke so highly of each other, so I know you guys were in love. Don't
Mhm.
let the hate consume the love, because love conquers all, right? Real love. If you say you love somebody, if you love somebody, how are you gonna put them to the? What did he say? I thought you loved. How the hell you gonna call your cousin? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, come on. Where's the love? Where's the love, hey? Ain't you Miss Mermaid? That's what you are. That's what you telling Disney kids. How you selling love, but you uh but you giving out the hate for free.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just something to think about.
Yeah, man. That's for sure. Uh, what you want to lead the
Free
people with,
DDG.
man?
And matter of fact, free Halo. Halo is the person that's going through it in this situation. Free
For
Halo,
real,
man.
free Halo, bro.
All that bullshit, man.
Free
Bullshit.
Halo. Let me turn your mic up a little bit. What you want to lead the people? I'm gonna go after.
Man, I'm gonna leave the people with this. All for one for all. It's really that simple. When you're a team, it's not just about you. What's fair ain't equal, ladies. What's fair is not always equal. You gotta be comfortable in your position. You have to be comfortable in your role. When you play your role and excel in your role, it makes everything easier for the team. And you know, you that selfish. You that selfish, Miss Mermaid, the camera. You love the lights. You love the action. But if you say you love your child the way you love your child, why would you put the baby father in a terrible situation, in a situation in a bad for him? We trying to rise above the hate, rise above the confusion. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. If you're a team partner, we gotta stay together. We gotta fight together. We win together. We lose together. But we can't. We ain't gonna fall. We gonna rise above. Rise above the hate.
Yeah. Well said, man. You know, a lot of things are gonna happen for a lot of different people. And unfortunately, DDG, you had to learn, man. This is a learning experience for everyone. Not just DDG. For Haley. And unfortunately, Halo. Here's the deal. Halo feels that energy. Halo feels that you guys are fighting. Halo feels that, you know, things aren't right. And that connection, you know, it weighs in on anybody. We appreciate everyone for rocking with us, man. At the end of the day, you know, we'll continue to talk about these topics. Tomorrow is Friday, but again, we'll be right here for you. For the young people who are in these relationships, man, please be patient, man. You know, get with somebody who actually rocking with you, and that's not in a immature situation. You know, try to find somebody who understands, who is on the same path that you going on. You know, you looking to get some bread, you looking to take care of your family, you looking for the truth. Make sure they're on that same wavelength, man. Somebody who hear you out, who's actually there to build out processes that can actually lead to a profitable and substantial and prosperous relationship. You know, and at the end of the day, that's really it. You know, we're gonna get up out of here, man. As always, in the simulation, provide a demonstration to the higher power, showing who you are. Only then do we soar across the pages of life. Until next time, please levitate.